Hey everyone, you ever hear about the justice of the peace that took off with the fine money? True story. Happened in Mirror Landing, sort of between the years 1913 and 1916. The dude's name was William Mortimer Gardener. I love that name, don't know why. Anyways, at the end of 1913, several things were going on in Mirror Landing. The first was that with the coming of the Edmonton, Dunvegan, and British Columbia Railway, they were trying to incorporate Mirror Landing as a village and to name it Port Cornwall. Apparently, in order to do that, they needed to have a justice of the peace. The second thing was that Superintendent McDonald of In Division of the Royal Northwest Mounted Police, which was in Athabasca, had set up a detachment or police barracks at Mirror Landing. And quite frankly, you can't really do police work without a justice of the peace to do the other half of the deed. So McDonald sent in a personal recommendation for Gardener to become the justice of the peace to the Attorney General's office. So Attorney General then wrote back to Gardener and said, hey, can you tell us more about yourself? And he said, yep, I was born in Scotland, I've lived in southern Alberta, and if you want more information about me, talk to the Premier and the Minister of Railways and Telephones, and then a couple other people. Anyways, he's throwing some big names out there. He gets the job, he's set up, but when he gets his telegram that says he's been approved, it says very specifically, once you've sworn the oath of office and sent it back to this office, then you can begin your duties. Well, he didn't wait that long. The very same day, him and McDonald were issuing fines. So anyways, it goes on for a couple of years, and all of a sudden things start going a little awry. I want to interject right here because a lot of people don't know this fact. Before Alberta was a province of prohibition, even in 1913, across the Athabasca River at least, and I haven't found the borders yet, you could not possess alcohol. So a lot of the fines were for possession of intoxicating liquor without a permit. Interesting tidbit. Anyways, Gardener all of a sudden takes off. He's disappeared. Nobody knows where he's gone. And he took $572 with him. So he's literally taken the Attorney General's money. So as we kind of go through the story, they're trying to get the RCMP, or the Northwest Mounted Police, to look for him, but McDonald, the guy they gave him a personal reference, is basically saying, I want to see the warrant first. And on the paperwork, he's the only guy that said alleged theft versus theft or misappropriation of funds. So I have no idea what their relationship was, but sounds a little hinky. They heard that he was in Spokane, Washington, from his son-in-law, who happened to be a manager of a bank down in southern Alberta, Bashaw, places like that. But he wouldn't testify to that because he was trying to keep the peace in the family. And they got a letter from the sheriff of Spokane County in Washington saying that he had been to Meade there and he was wanted for larceny. Isn't that funny? Anyways, that's the short version of the story of Mortimer Gardener. Or pardon me, William Mortimer Gardener. I love that name, Mortimer. Good thing I didn't have a son that I named. And this complete story with references, etc., is in my October 2023 magazine. If you want to read more, just look on ingon.ca/the-mag. You'll see it in my credits. Have a great day.